What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we went to one of the last places that is a financially responsible fast food institution known as Little Caesars, the voice of the streets. I always love Little Caesars. They have a new kind of pizza, the slices and sticks. The reason that it is new is that it has two new flavors. They have bacon and jalapeno, so I did get both and we're gonna try those. If you're unfamiliar with what slices and sticks are, basically it is 4 slices of pizza, pepperoni on one side, and on the other side you have cheesy bread. You can get toppings, but they only had cheese at one point, but now you can get it with half jalapeno or you can get it with half bacon. I don't know which one's which or why I was pointing, but that is basically what we have today. Drop a thumbs up. I know a lot of you guys love Little Caesars, or maybe you don't, but I do feel like Little Caesars is massively underrated. Also got an order of wings. It's the last flavor left that I have to try, which is no flavor. The oven roasted, got them well done, so I'm gonna try those today as well. And we got some of this crazy sauce that comes with each of these. Looks like they were on strike, because as you can see, they don't really look all the way full, but that's fine. I don't really care for the crazy sauce, as well as the 2 goat dipping sauces. These are my top 3, except for the Papa John's garlic butter, the spicy one to be exact. I love Little Caesars cheesy jalapeno, as well as their buffalo ranch. My other 2 of the top 3 are those, but let's get into these. Are $7.99 for each of these, which I don't remember what they used to, but I feel like they did cost less, but still relatively cheap for what you do get. I have no idea what they look like, so let's look at one. This is the, honestly, that's a good deal. That's all I needed. The size, it look a little puffy over there, though. A little puffy, little puff daddy. Can y'all see how puffy this is? Little puffy? Oh, that looks doughy as hell when I touched it, I'm not gonna lie. But we gonna try it anyway. Y'all know the vibes. That pizza looks massively undercooked. Oh no. Okay, that's better. I'm not gonna sit here and waste your time unveiling 66 things of pizza. We unveiled one. This one has bacon. This one has jalapeno. Just by first look, looks like they have some Parmesan sauce or dusting on this. But it looks like I got a bad day at the office, I'm not gonna lie. It does look a little soggy as hell, but we're still gonna try it. Usually Little Caesars doesn't miss. This time I've been bigging you up and it looks like y'all did, but I'm not here to judge until we actually try it, as long as we get some decent flavor for a decent price. Let me get my stuff ready, as well as these wonderful sauces here. Where am I gonna put a sauce at? Oh, things, bro. I don't like the way that looks, but we're gonna keep it anyway. Let's get into these. Okay, we're gonna start off with the jalapeno, because I like jalapenos. Let's start off with the cheesy bread. Cheesy bread. I think you guys know this is probably going to be decent. I wish they would have cooked it a little longer. I did ask for a well done, but I'm gonna bite this out. Whoever made this pizza was mad. These 2 pieces are like undercooked. You can kind of tell. It tastes kind of doughy. I'm gonna actually go to the middle, because that is almost inedible. I was bigging up Little Caesars too when they came with this lid up. That's better. Personally, I like my pizza with a little more well done. And this isn't, but it all depends on your preference. I did get this ordered, so I couldn't go in there and be like, you know, can you run it through and all people do that kind of stuff? I didn't get to do that. But let's try it in this crazy sauce. It needs buffalo ranch. There you go. That stuff make your day better. Make your day better. Like, look at this, looks crazy, bro. I don't know what happened. Nah, but they didn't cut my pizza. Look, this is one slice. That's 1 slice of pizza. Based on the preparation of that pizza, the flop, I don't even want to take a bite of it, but we do have a review in here, so I'm gonna take a bite of it. But that's piss poor. I don't even know how to really veil that. I don't want to be one of those people, because I know there's a lot of people that would sit here and call a restaurant or call corporate or call somebody. I'm not gonna call nobody. People are gonna see this video. That's all. I don't have to do that. Look at this. I'm gonna try to rip this or something, because that is abysmal, bro. They didn't cut this. Like, no cut whatsoever. And I don't want to be that guy, but some of y'all say I'm too nice. So I'm going to continue to be too nice. This is not even cooked. Look. This looks like paper towel. But we're going to eat it anyway. Just in case. If I get like food poisoning, and I'll just, you know. Yeah. Wonderful. I don't even think I'm going to rate that. Like, that's horrible. Yep. The slices and sticks, as far as the sticks go, really weren't that bad, except for this massively undercooked pizza. That's decent. The sticks part, again, is edible. This is unforgivably bad. Like, I don't know what happened with this. No. Listen. It's one thing if you don't want to work tonight. It's another thing if you're going to feed somebody something that you paid for that's inedible. So, as far as the pizza portion of that, it gets a 0. You can't eat it. As far as the sticks portion of that, I'll give it a 5. The flavor's okay. I just wish it was cooked longer. It just looks like somebody was just trying to like get this out as quick as possible, and I'm not really sure why. Because it's one thing to want your pizza well done, but it's another thing to want your pizza actually cooked. And I'm not being crazy when I showed y'all the bottom of this. Like, this isn't even cut or really cooked. Like, it's partially cooked. You know, like, I'll be honest with you, if I really wanted to, I could go and cook this myself if I wanted to eat it, and I understand that fact, but it's not cooked. Like, I shouldn't order an uncooked pizza. So, you can say I'm being extreme, but I'm gonna move to the other version and see if this one I can fare a little better with. Okay, we got the bacon version. This one does look like it's cooked a little bit better. Let's try. Bacon does look, it's on there. Better. I immediately went to the jalapeno because the bacon's too salty for me. It does have Parmesan topping on this as well, which makes it even more, because Parmesan, the topping, is salty. So, it needs something to break that up, which the spicy from the jalapeno helps with that. The jalapeno cheese. I should have ordered 2 of those and just kept one. That, as far as store-bought queso, you know, like Tostitos and stuff like that, is some of my favorite just store-bought queso. I love queso, believe it or not. It's something that I will actually put, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all. Y'all gonna think I'm weird. I'm telling you anyway. I'll put it in certain things, like in my grits and stuff like that, if I'm making like quick grits at night. Anything savory, 2 tablespoons, like 40 calories, and it makes it taste like cheese without actually having to add cheese in it. So, there's always queso in my house, believe it or not. This is much better because it's cooked. But the better of the two, if they were cooked right, to me would be the jalapeno. The bacon plus the Parmesan just comes off too salty, in my opinion. You might like it more than I do, but is this pizza so far good enough to dethrone what I usually get at Little Caesars, which is a Detroit? No. But it is pretty good. For $7.99, I feel like it used to be like 5 or 6. It's still pretty good value, especially if you're just one person and you get like a $7.99 pizza where you get slices, 4 slices, and breadsticks. Odds are you won't finish it. Some of y'all will. I know I will. And you will get a pretty decent amount of food for it. So that's why I said it was a W. Just, you know, that's just inexcusable, bro. But let's try the pizza as well. It is their pepperoni, but just to see what's what. This is cooked a little bit better. See, I will rock with this. You just gotta make sure you get one cooked all the way. This reminds me, and I don't know why, I've ordered from Little Caesars on this channel. Maybe probably about 6 or 7 times. The first time I got it was the first time that I'd had it in years, right? It had been probably since childhood. And I ordered a crazy calzone, and it was so greasy that I thought it was so terrible that I didn't want it. And I gave it a really bad rating. But since I do the Last Chance series, I spun back. The second time, it was delicious. I just couldn't believe it. I said, wow. This reminds me of that first time. And this is what I try to tell people when they say that certain franchises or pizza places are bad. Like a Domino's, like a Papa John's, Pizza Hut, etc. I can completely understand your point of view because stuff like this happens. And it'll turn you off from eating there. Also, locations and stuff. Very heavy on location based when it comes to pizza places more than anything. Because the preparation of using the dough and putting the ingredients and cooking it can be so different from place to place that you don't know what you're going to get. And I completely understand that. So when people tell me, oh, they don't like Domino's, I really think it's because you got a bad location. Because to me, again, this is personal. Even bad pizza to me is good. You give me a $1 frozen Ilios pizza and I'll eat it. You may have to use like ranch or I get that. But I'm still finna eat it. Pizza is one of those things that personally, I'll pretty much, as long as it's cooked, and that isn't. So, for $7.99 for what you get from this is always going to be a W. I still would stick to the Detroit. The only problem, the Detroit costs like $10. That's it. Other than that, I would get it. Just be careful, because you might get this one, but this one, much better version. Fast food pizza chain scale gets a 7.5 out of 10. I just do think that this would be better if it wasn't as salty. So if this was prepared, well done, like this, I would probably give like 8.5. But me just being realistic and giving the ratings that I feel like they apply. Also gonna try these wings though. Scooch over this uncooked mess over here. And let's put these wings front and center so we can get into these. Little Caesars wings to me are second worst out of the big four. So third. That doesn't even make sense. The only one worse to me, I'm be real, Domino's, your wings are like, wow. But, here we go. These are the unseasoned, so these are just oven roasted. I did get them well done. They don't seem well done. It's okay, man. These taste like Tyson wings. You can rock with them, but unsauced, you know what I mean? The expectations wouldn't be too high. So I'm gonna dip them in this Buffalo Ranch. Honestly, that's the play. If you get these plain wings and dip them in Buffalo Ranch, they're gonna be good. Because the Buffalo Ranch is a hard carry. Their wings are okay. I actually think the unsauced with the sauce on the side is the best play because the way that they cook their wings, for whatever reason, they come out really, really soggy. And this is a personal preference again. I don't really like soggy wings. These remind me of the Tyson Anytizers wings. When you put no seasoning on them. They have the plain ones. They taste very, very similar. I wouldn't be surprised if they were them. But would I order these? Probably not. I did want to try all four. But $8 for these. If you want wings while you order Little Caesars, I understand. But this costs $7. You can get a pizza for the same price. And their wings aren't good enough to warrant spending that much money on. I understand that chicken is chicken. But personally, I would just, when I went grocery shopping, you know what I'm saying? I would just go get the Walmart or the Tyson Anytizer wings and keep them in the house. You in the mood for Little Caesars? Order the pizza and put the wings in the air fryer and call it a day. That's my honest to goodness. Where'd my cheese go? Hold on, bro. That's my honest to goodness opinion. As far as the slices and sticks, like I said, is it worth getting? If you get it cooked correctly and you kind of want to, because the other pizzas have gone up to like $10. But if you're still going for like a hot and ready, you know, people used to love the $5.99. This is the best that you're going to get. But I do have to be honest, like this kind of is unacceptable, bro. I don't care if I only paid X amount of money. Like I ordered a pizza to be cooked and it's not cooked, you know? Like, you had to box this up before you sent it out. And that to me is like one of the few things that I really can't accept when it comes to pizza chains. I'd rather have you burn it than do that because I can't, like, that's crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. This is a part of the game. This is me being honest. This is why I don't give my name out. This is why any restaurant I never say that it's me or anything like that because there's a chance that they could get preferential treatment. This is why you see my orders getting screwed up, because that's what I want. I want it to be real. I want it to be like any person ordered this food and this is what they got. And I feel like I succeeded at that because I've had a run since January or like mid-January where I've had some of the best food that I've ordered, including from fast food and establishments like that, probably since I've been doing YouTube when I started a few years ago. And now I'm on a run right now where all my food is coming out horrible. And this is the real part though, so I don't mind it. Don't think I'm complaining. Again, this is just me giving you the real. This is me just telling you how I'm actually thinking instead of giving you some fake influencer response where I'm like, oh, well, nah, this is me being real. That's unacceptable. None of y'all would eat it. I'm not eating it. That's just the real stuff. If Little Benny for Little Caesars see this, hey, look, man, I understand, but come on now. Like, this is like, nah, like, would you eat this? I'm complaining. You know what I'm saying? This looks like an actual sponge, bro. That's crazy. Could you fix it in the air fryer? Yes, but then charge me for a raw pizza and charge me half. That's just me being real. But anyway, I'm not gonna eat this. I can't. But this one's decent, but this is just it. This is again me being real. It ruined. I'm not hungry now after seeing that because it turned my stomach. So that's the real stuff, man. If anybody want a soggy pizza, you can take it and put it in the air fryer. I got you. I don't even know who I can give this to because I can't give this to somebody, bro. I'm gonna call him like, hey, bro, listen, it's here, but you're gonna have to cook it. Somebody probably still eat it if I'm being real. I just gotta give him a disclaimer. But it is what it is. We move. I love y'all, man. I'm always gonna be real, man. Like, y'all heard me sing praises to places, including Little Caesars. But if I'm not gonna just give you praise for no reason, you know, I hope people can respect that. I always gotta like give that in there because I know there's some people like, yo, he's being negative. Y'all know me, man. If y'all been here long enough, I'm not a negative person, but I'm not also a phony person. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this stuff is good when it's not. That is butt cheeks, bro. You cannot do that to a person that paid for your food. But anyway, enough of that. Y'all heard it. I hope y'all be back tomorrow because I will. You know this every day. I love y'all, man. We'll be back. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.